All right, man. I think you're gonna love this story I found. Um, this program, Disneyland. Disneyland is giving out free tickets to the park to kids who help report crime. I just died laughing when I saw this
That don't
story.
make no sense.
What you mean?
Kids to help report crime?
Yeah, they want kids to help report crime.
I don't understand it.
Well, I think what it is they're trying to get reporting crime to become normalized. So in order for it to be normalized, you got to start teaching the kids it. They basically want kids to grow up into adults that will not hesitate to report crime. That's what it's all about. Trying to change the culture, because I believe that all segments of American society are against telling. It's not just a gang thing. The gang gets the label of they don't want to cooperate. They never want to provide information, but no one wants to cooperate. No one wants to provide information. Corporations don't want to do it. Police officers don't want to do it. Jobs, employment, places of employment come down on those who snitch on other employees. He took a long break. You start telling on who took long breaks, you're gonna get the backlash. You snitching on people that are taking 10 extra minutes on the break. Nobody likes tellers.
So, that sounds like a dumb method, and I wouldn't want my daughter to take part in it.
All right, let me play this clip and then I'll get your reaction to it.
Right.
Harbor Gateway and Gardena leaders are now calling on their youngest citizens to help report crime around their neighborhoods. It's through a new 30-day challenge that kicks off on Valentine's Day. The incentive, free tickets to Disneyland. Fox 11's Haley Winslow has those details.
Homeless encampments, illegal dumping, graffiti, and crime. Some of the many problems plaguing Harbor Gateway and Gardena.
The kids told us at a meeting that the things they were most concerned about,
which sparked an idea, a 30-day challenge for kids. Whoever reports the most illegal activity wins a $50 gift card and tickets to Disneyland.
We're just doing like a project.
Sixth graders at Environmental Charter Middle School are first on deck, setting the stage for the pilot program that will rotate schools around here each month. And they're already on a mission to make their community better.
I want to deal with all the vandalism.
I want to work on how to fix that and how to prevent injuries about the potholes and broken cement.
I like researching a lot, so with this challenge, I get to learn a lot more about problems that are happening all around.
Kids can report the illegal activity on one of two apps, depending on the location. The City of LA's My LA 311 or similar Gardena Direct.
you just simply press the icon.
They are the superheroes and they don't have to wait. They'll get the value of having done something well. And the muscle and the body remembers that. And over time, you need less incentives.
So the same message to the adults, I send the same thing to the kids.
A lesson these students are already taking to heart.
Even if you're on a walk, bring a bag that you can collect garbage in.
The challenge kicks off on Valentine's Day, symbolizing love for your community. And hey,
All right, man. So this is a Gardena, Los Angeles combined project where they have apps to provide information. And they want the kids to start doing it, man.
That's stupid and baseless. It's stupid. It makes zero sense.
Why so?
Okay, so I need an example of what they'll be reporting. So if they walking home from school and somebody's tagging on the wall, what would they do? They put hey, somebody tagging right now, or just say what they saw.
Yeah, I guess in the app it's going to ask for a description. Who'd you see? Race, clothes, height, and they want kids to start reporting crimes. It didn't seem like most of the kids' answers had to do with crimes, though. One kid talked about potholes.
That got to do with the city.
Yeah. One kid did mention vandalism, but I see what they're doing here. They're just trying to create a culture within the city where people want to cooperate, because they know that, like parents like mine, my dad was always mind your business, No matter what you saw, you didn't see it. No matter what you witnessed, you don't know. Because it's for your own personal safety. You want a kid to report someone writing on the wall that might be armed, that might be dangerous, and this kid decides he's going to pull out his phone and start doing something and then alert this person. You're putting kids in
jeopardy.
Danger, yeah. Hopefully they're training these kids to say, like, go home first, tap in with your family, your parents, and then provide the information through the app. I don't know, man. I just thought it was funny, man.
Yeah, it is funny, and it's a joke. It's a big old joke.
No, this is not a joke, though. This is a real thing.
Not a literal joke, but
Yeah.
it's comical. Like, it makes zero sense.
But I think this conversation about snitching and cooperating needs to go beyond just the streets. It's not just the streets. It's everyone doesn't want to cooperate. And those that do cooperate in any of these other settings are usually vilified and ostracized, whether it's the person at work or whether it's a Fortune 500 company that's doing things that maybe they shouldn't be doing. And someone decides to be they call it whistleblower. And they got these cute words in different settings. Whistleblower is just a snitch, but it's a cool sounding snitch because you're usually exposing some corruption, which we all want. We all want corruption exposed.
It'd be better if you walk home and you see any graffiti on your walls, let us know where's the graffiti tagged at, what street, and then they send the city out to come clean it up so it don't stay on the wall long. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you see trash, keep a bag in your backpack so you could put the trash in there, you know what I'm saying, keep our streets clean. That's something different. But this, no. Not at all. It sounds very unsafe if you ask me.
I think it's always unsafe, even when you got adults doing it, because there's a handful of adult informants, adult cooperators that have been murdered because they were exposed for cooperating, and the police weren't there to protect them.
Hey, when I was in what's that, 4th or 5th grade, they used to have that little DARE program. You familiar with that?
Yeah, it's a drug abuse and resistance.
Yeah, dare to be different and all that. Like, and I remember the DARE officer. Her name was Officer Comey, and I ended up knowing her outside of school because I played football, and her son played for Inglewood, and we used to play against each other. So I used to see her like at the games and stuff. She was cool, but yeah, I don't know what happened to them little DARE programs, and another one called Great, and yeah, they used to have all that little stuff. She was the DARE officer at our school.
But that was just about educating kids on not doing drugs. Right? Or was it beyond that?
Just saying no. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying no. Yeah, stand away from drugs and the criminal activity.
Yeah, I think DARE stood for Drug Abuse Resistance Education.
Yeah.
I thought they still had that. They used to have the big the DARE stickers on the bumpers of all the police cars.
I don't think they got that no more. I think that was a helpful little program. DARE.
I think if a kid's gonna do drugs, he's gonna do drugs at telling someone not to do drugs. I don't think is the deterrent to not doing drugs.
Hey man, honestly, I can't remember what the curriculum was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I know I ended up knowing Officer Coleman outside of school because I used to see her on Saturdays and she was cool. And then I ended up knowing her son.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know about this, man. That they need to come back to the drawing board with that one.
About getting the kids to inform?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
They want the kids to be whistleblowers, man.
Nah, but see, these kids be having their little tablets and their phones. They might be writing graffiti on the wall and the kid trying to take a picture. Nah, we don't want to mix your kids up in that. You gotta let the police and adult civilians do that.
No doubt. And what's crazy is using the incentive of getting Disneyland tickets.
I'll buy that. I'll get them tickets for my daughter.
To lure kids in is insane.
Yes.